Welcome to my survival world. I'm Buster Sharp. Being I never actually put this lid on top of this ladder before now and just ignored it for so long, there is a bunch of idiots inside of my mind. And I've taken measures to get them out of there, and I've gotten a bunch out. There's still a whole lot more down there, and this world is starting to lag a little bit, so I think the rest of them might just have a date with some gravel in their future. By the way, that's how you murder villagers without getting a bad reputation, being those villagers' primary purpose is to trade with me. I don't want to get a bad reputation, but, well, murder might be in order. Their other purpose is ambience in my little village, and the village is, well, very plain, so let's do something about that. I really need to get around to getting the netherite to do that sword and probably a few other tools, but I digress. The plan today is to start filling out my little hamlet here and begin the process of turning it into a proper medieval city. And I realized there were some horses in my way, so I chose to build a stable first before I build a house. Now I'd like to take this opportunity to shout out Cat's Beanie. If you've ever been in one of IBX Toy Cat's live streams, you've probably seen her there laying down the law as the chief moderator. But what you might not know is she actually has her own channel. Really, the way that she makes videos kind of astonishes me, and not just because she's pretty much the most prolific YouTuber I've ever seen. She actually doesn't edit at all, and her videos don't turn out to be a hot mess like mine would if I wasn't editing them. In her videos, you see things that I omit or cut out of it, like going through chests and mining and stuff, but she records each video like you would if you were live streaming, keeping the conversation going and keeping it entertaining, and I find I like her videos, and you should check her out. Now, if you're watching this anywhere close to the date that it was released, Minecon Live has recently happened, unveiling all the new features for 1.20. And I actually made a video on that, so if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out and meet me back here. Here's a card in case those things work for you. Welcome back. I have to say that video has done better than any other video that I've made so far at this point. In fact, it's done better than even my shorts, which do better than my videos on average. I'm getting about 6,500 views, which is pretty big for me at this point in my career. As of yesterday, from the release date of this video, Mojang have released the first snapshot for 1.20, and for some reason they released it on Java first instead of Bedrock like they normally do, which is kind of odd, but okay. I watched ToyCat and Zoomavoid's coverage of the snapshot, but it was in fact Silent Whisper who answered my question, and it turns out, yes, bamboo planks do work as crafting wood, which means that I will definitely be building a bamboo farm in the next video. Something that's cool about the bamboo planks and the hanging signs and the chiseled bookshelves is that they're all crafting recipes. So, once the time comes that the update actually comes out, we won't have to go and search down new chunks in order to find the things, though when it comes time to find the camels and the sniffers, I'm sure that my adventurous girlfriend will enjoy leading me around to find them. At first, my plan was to leave all the farms where they were in the village, and the place where I built the stables is actually where I have been farming all the wood. And I thought about it before I did that, and the thing is that I realized that I could actually just farm wood somewhere else. You know, that was just my spot because it was closest to the place I was using as my base, and well, my base isn't even there anymore. That's just the entrance to the mine now. And I think that even where I have the sugarcane and the chorus fruit and all that, I think that's probably going to wind up getting moved, because my plan now is pretty much to just build a city there and like fill in all the space there with buildings and such, and even like fill in all the space up the side of the mountain and around the castle, and try to make it look like a place where people live. You know what I mean? And this is where I realized that one side was a bit farther back than the other and felt a slight amount of shame. It is possible that the place might wind up looking like a place of wizards because, well, one of the things I'm best at building and making look nice is towers. It's kind of my thing. If you have any suggestions for things that you'd like to see me build in the city or beyond, comments are a thing. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that in this snapshot, the bundles have returned. I'm pretty excited for that, and I'm hoping that it will actually be coming in 1.20. Back in the day, I spent a bit of time collecting up rabbit hides, because that's the crafting component that's apparently at least used to be the recipe for bundles. And that was on a server that I don't even play on anymore, so all that time was wasted. And I was really disappointed when they just discontinued the whole thing. So hopefully this time it actually makes it through. I have shulker boxes, but I still want bundles because it just will make it much easier to sort out your inventory and take care of all those things that just don't stack together. If they aren't going to give us Zuma Void's inventory update, the least they can do is give us some friggin' bundles, I think. I'd like to speculate about what else they're going to be adding to this update that they haven't announced yet. And, well, the theme that they're going with isn't much help at all. Representation or, self-expression through diversity. To me, that just sounds like Minecraft. People young and old from all over the world play this game. And it's self-expression incarnate, in my opinion. And beyond adding the skins that they're planning to add, I don't really see what else they could do along those lines. And that just leaves the bit that most YouTubers have been focusing on, making Minecraft Minecraftier. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Really? It's one of those things that could, mean nothing or everything, depending on what they do. Mojang are the arbiters of what is Minecraft, so technically they could add anything they wanted and say, well, that's Minecrafty. They could add friggin' round things or guns and be like, oh yes, that's very Minecrafty, because they're the people who make Minecraft, so they're the ones that determine what is Minecraft. And I don't know. Maybe they're going to add more bugs. That's a Minecraft thing, especially on Bedrock. Yeah. I know what I'd like to see, which is pretty much the same thing that most of the rest of the community wants to see, which is that friggin' gate in the ancient cities to lead us to a new dimension, which would be pretty cool if they did it right. Though they said that they wouldn't be adding any new dimensions until they've updated the existing ones, which is why I tend to default to the end update. Get that thing out of the way so that we can move on to new, greener pastures. Also, I have to say again that one thing that I really want is a dragon update, because dragons are cool, damn it! I now officially have a second channel called Buster Doll. The channel trailer and the banner are both the same as this channel, only I pulled a dinner bone and turned them upside down because, well, why not? I thought it was funny. That channel is where I'll put things that don't quite fit, kind of like the 2 videos I made about the hurricane, and probably videos that are way less effort than the ones that I make for this channel. I think that making videos where I don't have to worry about getting views and whatnot might be kind of fun. Maybe I'll do some videos like Cat does, but like I mentioned, they'll probably wind up being hot messes. I was also thinking that as far as live streaming, that's probably where I'm going to do the live streaming, at least at first, until I get good at it and get a better setup and stuff. Because, yeah, hot mess. That's probably going to be a thing. Eventually, I'm going to have to do a curtain wall around the castle keep. And being it's pretty much going to be the exact same thing as an early video on this series, I figured maybe I should live stream that instead of making a video out of it, because it's going to be pretty much the same as I did down around the village. So yeah, maybe that could be a thing. I don't know. I don't know how well I'll be at keeping the conversation going. Like, I've tried to live stream once and I didn't really get very many people and they all left in the middle of it. So yeah, but I think I was doing a pretty bad job at it. So yeah, there is that. It's actually been years since I last tried to build this sort of house. And I found that I was doing pretty much the same things that I would do back then, but there are a whole lot of blocks that didn't even exist back then. And yeah, I might build more houses with this style just to you know, dot it around the village. Though I always planned to do houses of different styles so it looks more like a real city would. So yeah, I think next time maybe I'll do like deep slate for the trim, or like deep slate bricks or something like that, just to change it up a little bit. That's all I got for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Liking, commenting, and sharing the video all help my channel grow, but I'm not going to tell you what to do. What I will say is, if you want to see more, subscribing alone isn't enough. Even the big guys have trouble with the algorithm not showing people when they have new videos, and I'm still pretty small. So make sure to set that bell to all, and here's some more stuff to watch, and if you're interested, I even have more on my channel. Once again, thanks for watching.